Fresh pappardelle with roast butternut squash, Cashel blue cheese and saffron. It's one of my favourite pasta recipes to make at this time of the year. It's packed with delicious caramel flavours from the butternut squash, creaminess from the Cashel blue cheese, and then an exotic flavour of saffron drifting through it all. You sold? I know you are. It's so good. The best thing about it, it takes about 30 minutes to make. It's amazing to pep up your midweek as a supper. Also so good that you could actually serve it as a dinner party. So come on, I'm excited. I think this is going to become one of your go-to suppers for the fall because it's so good and so easy to make. It's always like a thing, isn't it? Tastes good, easy to make, boom, you've got a great dish. So you want some really good quality blue cheese. I use Cashel blue cheese, which is an Irish blue. It's smoky and so creamy, so it works really well in cooking. Creme fraiche, beautiful saffron threads, fresh pappardelle pasta, and then I've got butternut squash that I've peeled and cut into like nice little pieces of chunky bits, and some pumpkin seed to give that crunchy autumnal taste. So the first thing you want to do is get your olive oil and drizzle it over the butternut squash, or you could rapeseed oil if you want to, or canola oil, and then sprinkle it with some good quality sea flakes, and then we're going to roast this off in a hot oven for about 30 minutes. Now you could do this step the night before, and save lots of time. So I'm going to bring all my ingredients over beside the hob, and so while the butternut squash is roasting, I'm going to make my Cashel blue and saffron sauce. This sauce all on its own is so beautiful with so many different things. You could serve it with beautiful potato dumplings. I have a really good recipe for that in my book, Coda's Irish Kitchen. Or you could serve it with all different types of pasta, raviolis, etc. But you could also serve it along like roast chicken as well. It'd be beautiful with it. So over a low heat in a frying pan, you're going to pop in your creme fraiche. So you put the creme fraiche in first, and then I crumble the beautiful Cashel blue cheese over it. Then I'm going to add in my saffron threads, whisk it, and just let it simmer away to create a beautiful saffron blue cheese sauce. Oh, next goes in the saffron threads. I put in about a half a teaspoon in there. And you need to whisk it into it so that you release all of the flavours of the saffron threads in with the Cashel blue and the creme fraiche. And the colour slightly changes, as you can see. It becomes like more of a golden colour. It almost sun kisses it. So as the cheese is melting and the creme fraiche is getting soft, just keep whisking it to get it lovely and thick. So my water has come to a boil. I'm going to pop the fresh pasta in. It only takes 3 minutes to cook the fresh pasta, and it's so easy to overcook it. My rule of thumb is that when it starts to rise to the top, that it's done, but really 3 minutes is a good rule of thumb as well. Oh, the sauce is looking, I mean, it's just like a ray of sunshine. And the smell is sweet from the saffron and then smoky from the Cashel blue. Oh, it's just beautiful. I'll give you a tip actually. If you're making a sauce that needs thickening, add a bit of your pasta cooking water into the sauce and it'll thicken the sauce for you. And then the next step, I'm going to get my sauce and pour it in on top of the pasta. Just absorbs all the flavour. And these beautiful butternut squash. Scoop all the beautiful roasted butternut squash in there. So this is pasta for two. And the recipe is for two as well. But if there's 4 of you, just obviously double up on the recipe. It doubles really well. Just to finish off, I like to put a little crumble of the Cashel blue cheese over it. And some pumpkin seeds for that autumn fall crunch. This is so good. All we're missing is a glass of Chianti. That would be so good right now. On a cold, chilly autumn night, this is the dish that you want to make. The recipe is below, and also a link to the recipe is below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, go make the dish and have a gorgeous evening, guys.